I'm Jace Rettinger, and I'm here to tell you how to spend your time. This time, it's Inferno, an action, mystery, crime, whatever, starring Tom Hanks and Felicity Jones. But mostly Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is great. Rich billionaire, virus of death, race against time. Everything you've seen in the trailers just about sums up the story, and I bet you can guess how it ends too. The movie makes you question at times this poorly paced 2-hour stretch, but in the back of your mind you always know there's no way that virus is getting released. The only thing that separates this big scary death virus plot from any other big scary death virus plot is that this big scary death virus is only half as big, half as deadly, and half as scary. Tom Hanks almost always puts on a good show, because he's Tom Hanks. Felicity Jones is very off and on performance-wise, kind of like how this entire movie is speed-wise. Sometimes she seemed like a human being, and at other times I caught myself with a stupid grin on my face and the thought of, was that really the best she could do in my head? And maybe that was the best she could do with the material given, because both the lines and the delivery made me cringe. The other actors gave very middle-of-the-road performances, not good and not bad, so the only people worth focusing on in this movie are Tom Hanks and, half the time, Felicity Jones. Langdon is basically omniscient, but that's to be expected. Sienna and literally everyone else is also omniscient apparently. The amount of lucky guessing that goes down in this film is outright ridiculous, and it's the only reason that Langdon is getting a chase by half of Italy. Because of the infinite smartness, none of these characters can really be related to. They seem more like supercomputers than people. Though Langdon knows everything, he doesn't really know how to develop as a character, or really be interesting for that matter. He bears the same personality at the start of the film that he does at the end of the film, despite everything that goes on in between. Sienna's a little more complex than Langdon, hiding her true intentions for more than half of the movie, legitimately surprising me when they were revealed. Everyone else is just kinda there because this movie needed supporting roles. Aside from a few odd shots, I have little to no complaints about the camera work. The editing is appropriate, avoiding the action scene pitfall of cutting shots too fast and confusing the audience. None of the special effects look unrealistic or unreasonable, so this movie's nice to look at. Inferno nails it in the visuals department. Despite this film being a mystery, it's more fun if you don't think too hard about it. If you do, you'll end up with a lot of unanswered questions. The only thing really worth thinking about in this movie is the question it asks at the start, basically asking whether thinning the herd is a legitimate strategy for the betterment of the survivors, or if we should just let nature take its course and overpopulation acts as the Grim Reaper. Other than that question, keep your intelligence on standby when watching this movie. You'll thank me later.